Hello again, tubers. It's Jerry, Old Guy Review, and we're gonna play with the MST CMX Jimny today. I'm gonna show you what I did. I'm gonna show you my and then I'm gonna help you guys if you buy one of these. There's just a little bit of weirdness setting it up, and I messed up a part. So let's roll about this truck and what you get. First of all, let's go over here to all my extras. Here's my the OEM style boards. I tried some new stuff, but they're ginormous and they don't have a drop, so you'd have to really cut up the body to make them work. So I didn't bother. So I still have extras. Extra bumper, I guess, according to the instructions, they kind of include everything for the different models of the CMX. So, you know, I've still got some preloads for the shocks I didn't bother using. Another body mount. The third brake light setup that goes in there, it's got a square hole in the back. So I guess it's for a LED light or something. So I didn't bother with that. I got a bunch of extra, the tools, I didn't even bother opening all the tools. Extra body clip, extra washers, or those are rubber gaskets actually. All that stuff I didn't use. I didn't put the the battery stickers in. I wasn't necessarily worried about. But what I noticed is cool. It came with these extra marker light stickers, and I didn't know if you're supposed to put them on or something. You also got some extra stickers to put on the snorkel. Yeah, I know it's a snorkel, but I like saying snorkel. So on the truck, the marker lights that are on it are actually clear on the back. So you could rig up your own bucket and do it yourself. So the new stuff I tried is a textured paint. I wanted to do things a little different. You know, the owner of this truck, I don't know, let's call him Steve. He wanted to take his Jimny, make it look a little tougher, put some bigger tires on it, maybe a little bit of a body lift. Got a snorkel, got some running boards for it. Now he's going to go off-road. Oh, he got a fancy front bumper with a fair lead in it, but he doesn't have a winch yet. So he's waiting on that. So I didn't mess with the grill because I'm going to tell you, this MST plastic looks really good. I was going to do up the chrome in the face, but all the pictures I looked at, every real Jimny is all black in there. Of course, it does have a Suzuki emblem here. As nice as this body is, I'm not sure now if it's actually licensed. So I painted up this front bumper with this different textured. It's not really a black. And then, of course, with that steering protector under there, I had to paint that up too. Did my nuts on my differential. Now, I said that was a faux differential, but the screws on the back, this is an opening up front differential. I'm probably going to take it off again, paint it up later. But I want to get out and drive the truck. So, all the effects on it went on really nice, real easy. I did my body lines. The mirrors are nice. They're a nice hard plastic too. I didn't mess with them. This is a sticker. And I'll tell you, they had two stickers on these corners for some reason. And I took them off to paint. And man, they were hard to get off. So kudos again, MST, for not only your nice plastics, but your good stickers. So I figured we're going to call it like a off-road package. I didn't go crazy with the stickers, but I figured it's the CMX edition. Did up the rims, did up the tires. You know, MST, max speed technology, I thought that would kind of be overkill. That's more like a real tire. It says what the tire is and the size. Generally, the white letters are just the name anyways. So just did up a little, you know, I didn't want to go overboard with the stickers. But I saw a lot of the Jimnys had black roofs. So I did my rubberized undercoat, and then I used my rubberized undercoat instead of my truck bed liner, because this is just a really fine texture. I figured that looked better. Friggin' dog hair. Now this is not just black, and hopefully we'll see that outside. So the back, did the bumper again with my little different color. Had to go with an SBG license plate. I figured that's perfect. Drive a tiny truck today. Just did up what a weekend warrior might do, just a few stickers on the back. Now, it came with, the rear bumper's actually held on by this. This rear exhaust is pretty cool. So, of course, detailed up. And other than that, it's pretty simplistic. But this truck, oh, I did up the snorkel in a little different theme. They're always black. So I figured we'd match them to the running boards this time, and there was some little lettering marks on it, so I did those up. But let's get inside, because I'm going to tell you, these fender liners that came in this truck are great. I've gotten a few of aftermarket ones, and they're usually thin. These, they bolt up in the front, and you use two-sided tape in the back. There it is. But I was like, yeah, that's no big deal. These are really hard. They came pre-painted. They're shiny on the inside. They're flat on the, or I guess the outside shiny. The inside is flat, which I thought that was a neat little extra. Other than that, here we go with the weirdness. So if you buy one of these trucks, the instructions are very vague, other than the millimeters that these are supposed to be, where they're supposed to sit. So I looked at it, counted the holes that were showing on both pictures. This one came out, well, no, I started with this one that I messed up. These, in my opinion, because the back ones, thank God I didn't do the same thing. The front ones and the rear ones, when you drop them through, I just dropped them through to where the book said and cut them. That's actually what I did when it came to the rear ones. But you're going to want to take this whole bumper off when you do it. It's only 2 screws, so no big thing. And then you can drop them through and then test fit your body. The holes that were on the rear were off. And when I put the body on where it said, the rear end sagged down a little bit. So I changed up the numbers. Thankfully, I did all the test fitting on the rear before I cut anything. This one I went straight by what they said. And the one, when I cut it off, I was one hole short. So it sat right on the front bumper. Thank God I dug into my axial kit, which I'm going to have to find a small axial sticker, and pretty much pieced me together a body post that is the right dimensions. So set these up first to where it says in the book, and then when your body's sitting right, then cut them off on the bottom. Or you're going to be in the same predicament, and it just seems a waste to have that many body post pieces cut off, but I might be able to use those for something else. So now, other than that little faux pas, this little detailing this up, getting these, you're going to want to have good Lexan scissors too, because cutting these out is hard. And then you can just Dremel them away. They still have a protective coating on them. Peel it off, and you're ready to go. So, with that being said, with this, which I don't know exactly how dry it is, I had a little outside course issue yesterday. Oh, that was one of the things. I have to trim, even though it's perfectly where it was. This one sits a little cattywampus compared to that one. That one sits perfect. So I'm going to have to trim this inner fender down a little bit so it sits in there a little more flush. I don't know why. It just happens to rub on the body there. I don't know if maybe I've got it two-sided tape the wrong way or what. But let's go outside, take it for a little spin, and see what we think. Well, the diffs hang up, but that's to be expected. It's tiny. Ooh. I will say that has 0 drag brake. And the turning radius is a little bit. Let me just see. Oh, that's the dual rate all the way. So the steering's not fabulous, but he's hanging out with his buddies today. He's a little ambitious. Well, there we go, everyone. Just a quick wrap up on the MST CMX Jimny. Now, I knew I would love it just for its looks. You know, and yes, you could get different tires for it. But in actuality, if you were to do that, you'd have to either buy it brand new and leave the body mounts as they sit, do a lot of fabricating to get those bumpers up, or even to put other bumpers on it. So I got this for what it is. You know, more scaled terrain. This is really going to be fun, but I just wanted to show you on the rock sections. The first one was just a very easy section for the bigger tired lifted up trucks. Portals don't even notice that's there. Big tired straight axles. Yeah, the front axles will hang up a little bit in places, but this was hanging up on some pretty small rocks. And then the second one, yeah, the second rock pile, that is the new one. More aggressive, and it made it like 6 inches. But this is going to be fun to just go through the dirt sections, the hills, my center section, not of the course, but going out to the course. There's a lot of tree roots and things. This will look great driving around there. So that's what I got it for. And of course the sun went away, so you couldn't see the top, but we'll see the Jimny again. It was out there with some bigger friends, and that is that. So let me know in the comments what you think about the little Jimny. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Talk to you on the next one.